feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car.
Two-tongue weight to my hairline, to my backbone, and it's dragging me around, but I don't listen. All your critics on red, mind your own business. That's right. And run red lights. Now watch me fly. Gotta
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Welcome everyone to the daytime edition of Crypto Charts with Road Dogg. My name is Lane, and I will be your tour guide today as we look at Bitcoin and these altcoins that are popping off, making us some money. Checking out some of the trade setups that we put out on this show before and in our Telegram group, which is free, by the way. Right over up into the right-hand corner is a magic word that will get you 10% off of Tangent wallets, even the new one. That magic word is DAWG, dog. So today, it looks like a nice field of green here on Crypto Bubbles, and let's be honest with ourselves. Isn't this what we really like? Isn't this what we were in this for? So we can start seeing number go up, portfolio start growing. Is that what you're seeing in your bags? I hope so, because it's what I'm trying to share. Guys, the first thing we got to do is take a look at Bitcoin here on the daily. We're sitting at $44,279. Let that sink in for a minute, people. Now, today is Friday. What we probably want to talk about is we're coming into weekend trading here, and that pertains a lot to altcoins, right? Normally, weekends aren't that great for altcoins, but we're starting to see a slight shift in the trend now where the weekends are starting to pick up a little bit. Kind of being evidenced a little bit by stronger Fridays, and they're carrying over into Saturday. Last Saturday, I was shocked. I was amazed. I'm like, man, these prices are holding. These are some of the first signs of retail starting to come back into the market. It's good. It's good that we're making the shift in this transition. Now, currently on Bitcoin, we're sitting at the top of a trend line. Now, I've been looking at this as a rising wedge, but if we take this pattern right here, this trend line right here, and drag it up, it also makes a channel that we're in. So we are getting some resistance here in this area. May have to struggle out with that a little bit, may flag out over the weekend. That would not be a surprising scenario for Bitcoin. If she breaks above this like today and tomorrow, well, that's bullish as all get out. I just can't see it happening. I can see us kind of going sideways and maybe even ended up getting a little bit rejected here. Maybe. But I do have a target, a measure move for Bitcoin right at 47,148. And then we also have a resistance level here at 45,647. So it's up in the air, but this being a resistance area, it just makes sense that we could very possibly get rejected there, come back into this big Ichimoku cloud and come down just a little bit, you know, just a little bit, before going up. Or, you know, this could just be, you know, a crazy pennant. This being Friday makes me think that this probably will not play out. But hey, crazier things have happened in crypto. And if you've seen my thesis on what's going on with Bitcoin, you know, this falls right in line with it. If this scenario does play out, if this does turn out to be a bull pennant with a 57% chance to break to the upside, if you do find us going up and getting above this dotted trend line here, just to put it in easy layman's term, if Bitcoin gets above $44,300, well, expect us to move to about $51,002 just on that alone. Again, let me reiterate, there is a good chance, this being the weekend, that we're going to find rejection here and come back into this big Ichimoku cloud. Probably come back down to the 50 moving average around 41,378. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that little guy out there right now as a possible retracement. Having said all of that, now it's time to get into the nice juicy stuff. Why is this happening? Well, Bitcoin dominance right here. If you look to the left top of my screen here, we rose up to 55%, came back. We're retesting this trend line, this dotted one, right? Trying to flip it for support and go up, meaning, hey, there might be some more stuff in store for Bitcoin here. But she was supposed to hopefully come on down further. She decided to do something else entirely. I'm looking for a pretty bullish next few months out of Bitcoin, to be honest, after what I'm starting to see play out here. But concerning our altcoins, what we got to pay attention to is this little guy over here, total 3, which is continually making higher highs. Everybody got scared over here. Remember, everybody's getting scared. Oh no, my altcoins are going. And then they turned around and did a 180, started taking off like crazy. If you'll notice these lower bottom parts of the chart, this is the dollar over on the left hand side. The dollar's starting to gain a little traction now. She may be getting ready to turn around and start going up, and now that's going to be interesting. That could throw us for a loop, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But right now, Tether dominance, bottom right hand corner, still continues down, meaning people are, man, they're putting money in altcoins is what they're doing. And here we can see Bitcoin is going up, dominance is still going up, and total 3 is still going up. But what I like to do is just take a quick little look at total 3 here, preferably like on the daily chart, let you get an idea about what I'm expecting out of altcoins right now. This is a huge inverted head and shoulders pattern or a falling channel, depending on how you want to look at it. Either way, the measure move potential about where price could go, the volume coming into this market is huge, 524 billion. We got about 75 more billion to come in, and I know it seems crazy, but you know, we were down here saying we got 100 billion coming in, and everybody's like, man, I don't see it. But here it came, and we felt it, and our bags pumped, and we're very happy about that. So we got a little retracement about that $405 billion area. I was saying for a long time, hey man, we're gonna have a hiccup here. We're gonna struggle here, but if we get past it, it's on. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and brothers and cousins and sisters and aunts and uncles and whoever, friends of the family, watchers of the show, whoever in the whole world, crypto's getting ready to go up. A lot of money is coming in. Now we are getting a hiccup here at this area, 448. Why? Well, that was a previous area, and we'll also get a hiccup here at 474. These little increments, we're going to have to stair step our way up, but money is coming into these altcoins. And if you're not positioned in a bag, well, maybe you need to be. You need to have your long-term bags pretty much packed up and set aside and ready to go. And this is a great time to start doing some shorter term trades, especially on projects that maybe you're not that crazy about. But do some swing trading. We're getting into some nice swing trade seasons here. So without further delay, the time is now 3:58. Let's jump into some juicy altcoins. That is doing some stuff. Cardano. My. If you didn't come up and bust out my measure move at 54 cents, Cardano even tried to come up to this one at 59 cents. Weren't you just the unexpected bundle of joy, Cardano? Well, not entirely, because we looked at this the other day saying that we could get a measure move up to here. It decided to do a little extra credit, got up to 56 cents. And you got to admit, either way you look at it, that's pretty incredible. So Cardano bags are pumping. We got a little bit of a retracement right now. And we probably will see a retracement over this weekend. It is quite possible. You might see things fall back to 48 cents to retest this kind of trend line we got going on. Maybe. However, I would like to see 52 cents hold. That's because this is a 618 Fibonacci area that we had to break through. We need to retest it, make sure it's solid. So I would really like to see, I think these are some good areas to look at probably adding to your bags if you haven't already for Cardano. Why is this hair in my face? I'm looking for a move to 59 cents, but mostly looking for 69 cent Cardano coming. We're doing some nice big things. So I'm looking at 69 cents, next target 80, 87, and 96 cents out of Cardano. And she's looking very nice, ready to rumble. I'm going to step this up just a little bit. Sometimes I like to look at the higher time frames, get the noise out of the market. Going to the 3-day here, and I will stick right with this. There's always that chance to come back and test the 40-cent areas. 41 to 48. That could happen, but right now Cardano's just got up only on its mind, so I am seeing those higher targets come into play, especially with what I'm seeing on my indicators here on the 3 daily. We're getting ready to rock, so maybe a nice little weekend for more upside for Cardano. Let's hope so for that. Can we be doing this? This would be nice. Let's come back to the daily. Let me throw this out there. Let's put this as a dotted line. If Cardano can do this little number right here, she is ready to make a huge move. This dotted trend line, we wicked above it, meaning, hey, we can get above it again. If we can just flip that for support, meaning that we can get to 56 cents and hold it, she can do some damage. Lots of damage. That 69 cent and higher targets will easily come into play. If this weekend she gets rejected there and comes down, well, you know, price is in a channel. That channel is valid, and we will probably come down to the bottom of that channel, which would be around, could be 46 cents. I want to extend this little, actually I want to draw another little box here. Another little juicy buy box. I said I was going to. Will it happen? That's the question. Another little juicy buy box right here around 46 cent area in Cardano. That's really a nice juicy one. We'll put him as the degen buy box. So that's what I'm seeing for Cardano. Congratulations if you're in AIOZ. You finally got a little bit of a lift in your bags, and much deserved. How's it going, myself? How you doing today? From here, from AIOZ, I think it's only fair. Well, I tell you what, let's do this. I spent a lot of time over here today in our Road Dog. Am I in the right one? The trade setups area on our Telegram group. There are links in the description below, but let's go over these because I've got these little babies charted and ready to go. All right, so AIOZ we've just done, right? Same things I got there. I'm basically looking for 86 cents here, maybe up to $1 or $2 for Cardano. This particular trade has it getting above this particular area at 48.5 cents, maintaining that, and then a target at 86 cents. So I have a trade set up there for that little guy. I lost that little guy. Where did that little guy go? Did we lose Telegram? What's up? All right. Next one I've got is a, I think this one's kind of cool. We'll do this one on the regular chart here. Atom. I'd like to come to the daily on Atom. A couple of different ways you can look at this on Atom. Now, right now with Atom, we've got to break out for a bull flag, and we're on our way up to 1385 is the measure move that I've got. Still a great time to get into this, in my personal opinion. This is not the same chart that I've got there. This is my trade setup that I've got posted over there. If you, hopefully you guys, yeah, you guys can see this. So we're kind of in a triangle shape, right, with a bear trap that pulled us to the upside. It's going to go to the top of this trend line here. I'm front running the idea and taking the measure move from this bigger triangle pattern. And I'm going with this measure move at $22.63. That could be 123% gains. Longer term, midterm hold kind of swing trade idea. This will take a little while to get there, but she's headed that way, guys. Front running it even before the breakout. This is, you know, I front running down here. But just a little bit of a different trade setup. We're getting ready to make a higher high here. Things are looking good. You can set a nice little tight stop loss, about 10%. 11-to-1 risk reward ratio. I like that myself. Or you can take the shorter term trade that we're looking at right now. That's a nice 35% gain. You can also put a nice little tighter stop loss here for this one. Doing leverage or anything like that, this might be one to look for. Looking for a hiccup of around 1183 when we get to the top of this trend line. It's going to have a little trouble. Just telling you that right now. Whoa! How about that Doji? Should we look at Doge? Doge setup I've got. Currently, Doge is right around, well, we're just under 10 cents right now. 9 cents, 9 to 10 cents is a good entry area. Target I've got is $23. Now, this is a bigger play for Doge. This one will take a little while to get out of. Kind of the same idea we're doing for Atom, looking at the bigger picture, the bigger one that we're going to break out of. Going by the measure move and some Fibonacci retracements, and that's giving me a good target at $23. Could there be a shorter term target here? Well, there is. It's about 11 cents. We're not too far away from that. That's the target from the breakout that we had there, but just right under 11 cents. We're currently sitting at 10 cents right now, so, not the best time to enter personally. Waiting for a trade back is my personal recommendation for this one at the moment. But if you're already in it, yay, baby. Osmosis, we've covered this one a little bit, but now see, she's also in a bull flag right here with a measure move taking us up to this area about $1.25. Now, currently, at the time I made this chart, we were about 77 cents, 78 cents. And that's still, even though it's already got a breakout from that flag, it's still not, the most terrible entry to get in to finish that trade. That's got a nice 62, almost 63% gains there. And there's a higher target that I think we're going to hit too beyond that, $1.37. This guy, when it gets going, it can hit some higher numbers. We're talking easily $5, $6, $7, $8 in time out of this one, but it's been there before. I rode that ride. And she can perform. She came all the way from what was about 30 cents to where we are now. It's already doubled and ready to make some bigger gains. So I like Osmosis. Put that little guy out there earlier today. Egold is another one that's on my list right here. Falling wedge, love those. Breaking to the upside. It did a flag out of it and then broke out of that. These are some good signs for more upside. I am looking for about $61 to come out of this. Now the trade setup we had, the entry was around $38, $37, $38. Now we're already up to 51, and clearly it is up. Ego bags are pumping, thank God. They've been down for a while. $71, 68 is really my main target. I'm looking for this about 68.85 on up to $74. Now coming up to $68 on Egold. Let's just go to the chart itself. I'm putting on the 3-day here. We just got past the 200 moving average on the 3-day. I think that's pretty awesome. This particular one, my measure move is coming up to 72.68 for this one. It's not the same chart where we're looking at over there. I'm not trying to confuse you, I swear to God. So the targets right in this area are golden in my personal opinion. Take another look at this one. Here's one front row. This may not be on your radar. This might be an interesting play for you guys now because it's retesting its main trend line at a nice retracement area. It's above the 200 moving average. I've got this one playing to I got two different setups for this. One is going to 0.000109 area, and that would be 147% gains. 1.5x. Yeah, pretty good trade setup from where we are right now, getting there. Nice. The bigger move I'm looking for, and I think it's worth holding out for possibly making this one, 0.000189. That's for a 309% gain. Pretty sweet. So if this one's not on your radar, she's in the sweet spot right now, in the sweet buy zone, doing all the right things, getting ready to freaking moon up. I'll make a little note to myself there. So I like front row, FRR. So maybe we'll KuCoin in some other places too. But it looks like it might be getting ready to do some damage. Now, throughout this update on Caspa, you know, we're kind of topping out here, doing a little double top with bearish divergences. Yeah. I'm seeing a pullback possibly to about 10.8 cents, maybe down to 9 cents. That would be sweet for me. I would like it. But getting a little bit of a pullback here, we did lose that major trend line. Remember, we can come all the way back down to about 6 cents for a retest. And that's not off the table yet. But interesting to see what the pullback would be. Right now, I'm looking at this nice little area around 9 to 10 cents. Then we got to see what's going on from there. So if you're bullish on Caspa, I mean, you can DCA in. That could be helpful. Shorting it, I don't know. That might be kind of wild, but definitely can be some better prices coming. I think it's just got to settle down a little bit. Render is also looking kind of nice to me. I think it's still got some more upside. I've got a target for Render coming in at 495. And now currently at the time that I was charting in this, it was going just under $4, about $3.93. So more upside from there. We put the trade set out and doing the breakout there. That entry was, I didn't put it on here, did I? Right around $3.37, $3.38. So we're up some on Render. Looking good there. Uh-oh, Road Dog confused Strega. Road Dog confuses lots of people. Ask my wife. She stays confused. She confuses me, though. Chrono.tech time. She's getting a pullback. I hate to say it, but she is. I don't know why, you know. At some point, this one's going to pay off beautifully, but man, is she a slow mover. She's just got to get some more. They need some marketing or something, man. They need to get out there. They need some more exchanges. But a pullback to about $18.75, somewhere through there, may be coming our way. It may not, but chances are that it probably will. But I do have a nice target, about $38. So catching it there should give us the ability to get our little bounces up, and eventually we're going to get to that $38 mark. That's going to be about 100% return and an ability to moonbag that, which is probably not a bad idea since this one goes so slowly. But at some point, I've got some big expectations for this one. Also looking at $49 target for that, but again, remember we're pulling back maybe to around $18 area, which I think is a great place for this. I will say that the indicators, MACD is saying, baby, I'm getting ready to get bullish on you. So, and we are bouncing off of a 200 moving average. So if this don't play out, oh, hey. People that's already got their bags back aren't going to be complaining. They're going to be happy. Alrighty, so Aave. You guys got Aave? Aave is trying to go parabolic. Now she's breaking out a larger falling wedge pattern. And also we broke out a bull flag. It looks like it's trying to, a possible double top here. I'm not seeing that. I'm still seeing a big parabolic move. I'm seeing a move to 148 is what I'm seeing. Now currently we're sitting about 97 cents. So even from here, getting there is not that bad, but Aave can do some serious damage, and it's got to move up to 191. That's the bigger target that I got for it, which is double from where it is now. So if you're not in Aave, might want to at least look at it, a possibility, and figure out a good point to get in, because it can do some damage. A0. This one's interesting. This one I like a lot. This one I think I'm going to have to go to the actual chart here. I just can't remember where I had it. Is this you? I'm not sure that that's the same chart. It's got some nice measure moves and everything. 199. But what I saw on the other chart looked very nice. Yeah. So right here, this trend line, main trend line, broke to the downside. We got above it. We're retesting now. It did wick but we got above it. So now we've actually got a flag. 57% chance that this flag will break to the upside. It's got a measure move target for that flag coming in about $2.10. Playing this flag pattern, catching the breakout of that. Let's say you can get in around 130, 131. That would give you a 61% gain on that trade. 61% ROI on that. You can put a nice little tight stop loss beneath the pattern, beneath that lower low there, even below the 200 moving average if you like. Stop losses are all up to you depending on your risk tolerance, so choose wisely. The biggest thing to notice though that I want to point out that I love about this is the fact that we're bouncing off of this line right here. That's huge. We confirmed that as support. It's up from here, baby. It's up. This is a bear trap, meaning that we should get a nice move, and quite honestly, probably toward $3. So, I mean, my measure move at 210 is not the end of this one. It's just a nice little target for a trade. So it's taking a look at Theta. We've got a lot of things doing this same pattern. They're breaking out of a bigger pattern or getting ready to, and they're also flagging out some of the juiciest trades that you can buy. So we're just breaking out of a triangle and then flags out and goes up. Theta's already started that. Theta is coming in about 114 right now when I did this one. I'm looking at 153. That's a 56% gain from the breakout of this if you got in around 98 cents. Still, even if you get into one of these late, there's a nice target at 153 and even higher after that. So Theta is on the move right there. Might be a little bit of a pullback this weekend and a chance to get this cheaper, but then again, may not. Algorand, interesting. It's starting to take off, right? So on the daily, the thing to know is that we got the crossing of the 50 over the 100 moving average. That is hella bullish. The trade setup I've got on this one is basically trying to get this one as close as you can to around 16 cents. And we're looking at the next target coming in at 22 cents, and that's about a 40% gain on this one. Eventually, we're going to make it up to about 31 cents. That's the next level up there. That 618 fib. We're headed there. It's just going to take. It's a matter of time and patience, basically. But Algorand finally making a move, making some higher highs and higher lows. And if you can catch that higher low around 16 cents, it might be a good chance to pick up a little Algorand or add it to your bag. Or if you're going to be like me, just let that bag ride. Screw it. I'm done with you, Algorand. Show me what you can do for me. That's just how I looked at it. Now, there is a shorter term trade on Algorand that I want to put out here, and that is getting in, of course, now or as close to 16 cents as we can get. And was that not the same dang thing? I think I was looking at the 31 cent as my main one and looking at the 22 cent as my shorter one. That one's got 40% gains. Road Dog just got confused. Road Dog may have put out the same chart twice. Road Dog looked like he got confused on that one. Okay, got to go back and fix that. Those are the basic things I put out on Telegram. There are some more that need to be talked about today, but what were you? You ever had those moments when you can't read your own writing? I was looking at Render. Render, I think, is interesting. It's got some bullish signs here to go by on my big old messy chart that we're looking at right here. The bullish and the most bullish thing that I can point out on Render is that we had this trend line here. Same thing with that, whatever we looked at just recently that's about to go crazy. Bear trap area. We broke back into this trend line, that pattern. We flagged out. It's getting ready to move. We're going to have a sharp move up to about 458 for Render just because it did all this. I'm looking for Render to start moving kind of, my target, short-term target's about 439. Realistically, it should be about 468. 518, 634 are on the works. I'm actually looking for 518. So if I was, and that was on the 3-day chart, people. This is what we got going on the 4-day. We broke out of this. We're coming. We're consolidating again. Getting ready. It's looking strong. This target just looks. It looks weak to me. It's going to bypass that. I can definitely see us going up here. I'm just going to go ahead and move that little guy. So short term, where we are now, we're looking about 20%, but coming up to this area about 505, 516, another 30% gain out of Render. And then I'm looking for an even bigger move, to be honest with you. I am looking for a breakout and looking for 636. It sounds crazy, I know, but that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's a nice 66% move to 636 out of Render. Strega said he had to sell a few things today. It sucks. Oh man, sorry to hear that, but at least they're up, so hopefully you took, profit, make some money. Okay. I'm going to check out this one, this Rabbit X. It's over on MEXC. It's been doing some damage. A little bit of a newer play here. But she's doing what I'm hoping to see, doing a retest of this area. I'll probably see it better on a smaller time frame. Tested it here, and it's going up. Have you hit or measure move? Almost 21. But I'm looking at this guy to start moving toward right around 30 cents from here. We're about ready to see Rabbit start going parabolic, in my personal opinion. So this one might be an interesting one to catch, because I'm telling you, she's getting ready to do some gains. In my personal opinion, she is ready to make some serious gains. That's about another 50% up to 29, and I'm not sure how exactly high this one can go, but I've got 37 as another possible parabolic target from where it is now. That's nice. That's a nice 85% move there. So RBX, it's on my radar. I kind of got into it back over here at this flaggy flag. All right, guys, I appreciate you for joining me today. If you can, if you would, you can hit that like button. Help the stream get out to a few more people. I'll be on later tonight. We'll be looking at some other altcoins tonight. Bring your list with me. We'll just kind of mix them up with it over this weekend. See if we can make some more money, as these trades are in the green. And got some new ones to put out there to make more green. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And remember, you're in crypto at the right time. I'll see you tonight, guys. Have a nice one.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make you look like you're so iced